Greetings and welcome to the Game Hobbit. Today we are covering the Ice and Fire mod by Alex1-166 and raptorfarian. Ice and Fire adds in dragons to your world, having unique mechanics, variants, and posing incredible danger to any wanderer or fighter. However, it doesn't just add in dragons, but it adds in various mythical creatures, structures, loot, and more. There are 3 types of dragons, although the most common, fire dragons, are not to be trifled with. Ranging from grey, red, bronze, and green, fire dragons can be found in almost any biome. Ice dragons, on the other hand, are a bit rarer, as they are found only within cold biomes, coming in various shades of blue and white. Perhaps the most exotic and dangerous, lightning dragons haunt the jungles, savannas, and mesas under the night sky, coming in shades of copper and dark shades of blue, purple, and black. Dragons can be found below and above ground, so make sure to stay away from them until you're ready. Dragons deploy a range of attacks that can easily make short work of the player if unprepared, ranging from a deadly ice bomb that leaves several ice spikes on the ground, to turning you into roast chicken with its breath, or even hurling balls of lightning in their path. Once you decide to fight one, there's no turning back, as they can easily outrun you and wreak chaos in their path. Dragons have 5 tiers of difficulty. The higher the tier, the larger and stronger the dragon is, and the more loot that is attainable. If you manage to slay the mighty beast, you'll be able to loot their corpses and gain dragon bones, scales, hearts, and more, as well as loot their lairs for extra reward. As well as fighting dragons, Ice and Fire lets you tame them. Unlike other mobs, you can't simply tame wild ones. They'll turn you into dinner if you did. Instead, you have to kill a stage 4 or 5 female dragon and loot its carcass to receive a dragon egg. Once you get the egg, you simply need to hatch it, either by placing it in fire for a fire dragon, submerging it in cold water for ice dragons, or exposing the egg to rain for lightning dragons. After some time, your dragon will hatch. Once your dragon has been hatched, you should make a dragon staff to prevent it from wandering around, and a dragon horn, so you can pocket it in case of danger was nearby. Sneak right clicking on Tame Dragons will show a GUI screen. Here, you can see the dragon's hunger, gender, stage of growth, as well as slots to outfit the dragon with armor. Tame dragons have 5 stages of growth, with each stage lasting 25 in-game days. Making dragon meals and feeding them it will accelerate its growth. As your dragon passes each stage, it will slowly unlock new things that previously couldn't be done. For instance, once your dragon reaches stage 3, you are able to mount it, use its breath attack, and fly around. As well as flying around and wreaking destruction to your foes, you can also use them to fight other dragons, breed them with other tame dragons, and even to power up dragon forges. Requiring bone blocks, dragon forge fire, ice or lightning bricks, apertures, and a core, these forges can be used to create the endgame metals, dragon steel fire, ice or lightning ingots. To create the ingots, you will need iron, dragon blood, and the respective dragon to power up the forge. After a lot of fire, ice, or lightning power, the ingots will be made. With these ingots, you can use them to create dragon steel tiered tools, weapons, and armor that can help out greatly when fighting dragons. As well as adding in dragons, many mythical creatures have also been added, ranging from the multi-headed hydra to the fearless hippogriffs. Many of these new mobs will attack you on sight, but there are a couple of passive and neutral mobs, such as pixies. Each new mob has its own unique textures, models, and animations that make them stand out from other mods, but don't let their looks deceive you, for they may make short work of you. With these mobs comes a range of unique behaviours that can be used to gain an advantage. For example, deathworms are deadly creatures that spring up from the sand, using the ground to shield themselves from being attacked, with the largest ones throwing sand over a wide area, making deserts difficult to traverse. Their mechanics can even be exploited to make them easier to fight. Although challenging in flocks, killing a single Stymphalian bird will cause the other birds to flee from you. Some of these mobs can even be tamed, but how you do so, I'll leave for you to uncover. With new mobs comes in several new structures to find. Some of them can be found frequently, whilst others require a bit more adventuring to locate. These new structures are an easy means of finding the new mobs, whether it's Gorgons in their Gorgon temples or a hive of Myrmex in their desert and jungle networks. These structures are by no means a walk in a park, for whatever lurks inside means to ensure you don't return alive, and unless you're heavily armoured, you will struggle to fight off what dwells within them. Even though some of them fit into the game quite well, other structures do have some generation issues. For a mod that adds in several new foes to face, comes in an assortment of unique loot. Almost every item that drops from the new mobs can be used in creating new weapons, gear, or can be used independently in combat, whether it's piercing multiple enemies with the Tide Trident, or turning your foes into stone with the Gorgon's head. Many sets of armour also provide bonuses, ranging from reduced projectile damage with any set of troll armour, or increased protection from dragon breath attacks with any dragon set. Some items inflict more passive effects, such as getting increased regeneration from a Hydra's heart, depending on how much health you have, or giving you the ability to trick the Cyclops as a sheep, whilst having the disguised sheep armour equipped, making the process of looting the Cyclops' lair a bit less bloody. To top the mod off, Ice and Fire adds in extra features to improve your experience with this mod. To make ice dragons easier to locate, glacier biomes can be found, near cold biomes, or maybe next to extreme hills. Made from the 6 wood types, podiums can give players the opportunity to display their most treasured items in the open. Slaying some of the mythical creatures has a chance to drop their skull, letting you hang it up as a means of displaying your accomplishments, and more. Ice and Fire is one of those mods that adds in meaningful yet complex mobs to your world. Each mob feels and looks unique, having various mechanics, visuals, and variety. The dragons feel lifelike, with their colour variation, stages, and diverse abilities. Although the dragons are fun and challenging to fight, they are very buggy at times and either get stuck in blocks or glitch out fairly often, which can break the fun of the fight. The loot that is available can greatly assist you in many ways. The process of acquiring the Dragonsteel gear is challenging, but feels rewarding once you attain the full set. The dragon armor looks awesome, and the mod is complex yet rewarding all around. If you ever wanted to become the mighty Dragonborn and slay dragons for a living, or sort for harder mobs to fight, then Ice and Fire is the mod to get. Thanks to Alex1the166 and raptorfarian for making this challenging yet fun and rewarding mod, and link to download it is in the description below. And that is all for today. Thank you all for watching, and as always, have a good day.